Early morning in Virginia. Inside a concrete building hidden behind trees and multiple layers of security, the lights are already on. A desk, a cup of coffee long gone cold, a pile of papers. September 2001. Washington still smells of smoke. In the corridors of government buildings, people speak more quietly than usual. The phones never stop ringing. The same questions keep coming up. Who is next? Where? And how do we make sure it never happens again? April 2002. In a windowless room, a Central Intelligence Agency officer reviews a newly received memorandum. The document has been prepared by the U.S. Department of Justice. The signature belongs to J. Bybee, Assistant Attorney General. The date? August 1st, 2002. The word torture does not appear anywhere in the text. Instead, there is a different phrase: enhanced interrogation techniques. The memorandum argues that pain or suffering constitutes torture only when it is equivalent in intensity to serious physical injury, organ failure, or death. Psychological pressure is considered permissible as long as it does not result in prolonged mental harm. It is not an order, but it is legal protection. 7 months earlier, on September 18, 2001, the U.S. Congress passed the Authorization for Use of Military Force. The document contains no geographic limits, no expiration date, and no specific methods. It grants the President authority to act against individuals or organizations connected to the September 11th attacks.
A second Boeing 767 United Airlines flight X5.
In October 2001, the CIA receives a classified presidential directive known as a Memorandum of Notification. The document formally authorizes the agency to detain, hold, and interrogate individuals outside the United States. In March 2002, a joint operation conducted by the CIA and Pakistani security forces captures Abu Zubaydah in Faisalabad, Pakistan. He is wounded during the raid. At the time, the CIA considers him the third or fourth highest-ranking member of Al-Qaeda. On March 28, 2002, he is secretly removed from Pakistan. His destination is a CIA facility codenamed Detention Site Green. According to the Senate report published in 2014, the site was located in Thailand. Initially, interrogations are conducted using conventional methods, but by April 2002, internal reports begin mentioning a limited flow of information. In June 2002, the CIA signs contracts with two former military psychologists, James Mitchell and Bruce Jessen. The value of those contracts will eventually exceed $80 million. Their expertise comes from the SEER program, developed by the Pentagon during the 1950s. SEER was never designed for interrogations. Its purpose was to train American soldiers to withstand torture if captured by enemy forces. In August 2002, the CIA formally approves the use of the following methods on Abu Zubaydah: waterboarding, sleep deprivation for up to 11 consecutive days, confinement in small boxes, stress positions, isolation. According to the Senate report, waterboarding is used at least 83 times. At certain points, Zubaydah loses consciousness. In 2003, similar methods are used on Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, whom the CIA considers the principal architect of the September 11th attacks. He is subjected to waterboarding 183 times. Meanwhile, the network of black sites continues to expand. Between 2003 and 2005, CIA facilities operate in Poland, near the village of Stare Kikuti, in Romania, near Bucharest, in Lithuania, at the Antavilii facility, and in Afghanistan, at the Salt Pit, later known as Detention Site Cobalt. Flights pass through airports in Shannon, Ramstein, and Palma de Mallorca. In December 2002, a detainee named Gul Rahman dies at the salt pit facility in Afghanistan. The cause of death is hypothermia. His body is found chained to a concrete floor. The death is classified as an accident. No one faces criminal charges. In 2003, a man disappears in Europe, a German citizen named Khaled El-Masri. He is detained in North Macedonia, transferred, flown to Afghanistan. Months later, it becomes clear that a mistake has been made. His identity was confused with someone else's. He is eventually released and abandoned in a remote area of Albania. No explanation, no apology. Years later, US courts refused to hear his lawsuit. The reason? State secrets. Similar stories continue to emerge. Milan, Egypt, Yemen. Between 2005 and 2007, the European Parliament and the Council of Europe conduct their own investigations. Poland and Romania publicly deny involvement. Later, the European Court of Human Rights finds both countries responsible for human rights violations. In 2009, President Barack Obama formally bans enhanced interrogation techniques. The black sites are closed. In December 2014, the US Senate releases a redacted version of its report, 525 pages long. The complete version, exceeding 6,000 pages, remains classified. Its key findings: the CIA overstated the effectiveness of the program. Much of the intelligence obtained was not unique. Senior US officials were misled. The methods were brutal and exceeded authorized limits. By this point, some detainees have spent more than a decade in Guantanamo without a conviction or final sentence. This was not a single operation. It was a system, built gradually, expanded without clearly defined boundaries. And it did not spiral out of control because of one mistake, but because of a series of decisions, each of which appeared acceptable within its own context. That is why this story has no clear ending. It continues today, in courtrooms, in reports, and in archives that remain unopened.